Okay, we got NBA standings. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess the standings. I feel like yeah. I'm gonna see who I think's gonna win. Or wait, this is the first round. What is happening? Eighth seed. I don't know. This is the play-in. Win-loss seeds. I'm gonna call it. I feel like I don't know. I feel like damn, the Spurs are 64 and 18. I feel like the Spurs are gonna win. I just have the Spurs down as winning. I think I have a bet on it. I feel like the Spurs are just gonna win. I don't know, something about the way Wemby's been talking and been playing. I feel like they have a good chance of winning. I'm surprised the Nuggets are the third seed, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Spurs are gonna win. The Suns don't have a chance. The Trailblazers aren't going to go anywhere. The Clippers are 42 and 40. They're probably not going anywhere. The Warriors aren't going anywhere. The Hornets are going to be playing the Heat in the play-in. That's an interesting battle, but I mean, that's pretty, I don't know. I feel like the Hornets are going to beat the Heat. Sixers versus Magic. I hope the Magic win because I like Paolo and Caro, but I don't know. I guess it depends. I feel like the Sixers are probably going to win that. But I feel like it's Celtics will beat the Sixers or the Magic, obviously. Like whoever goes there. And then whoever wins the Hornets or the Heat is gonna beat the Sixers or the Magic, honestly. Knicks will beat the Hawks, Cavs will beat the Raptors, Pistons. Damn. Pistons will. If the Pistons face the Heat, they beat them. If they face the Hornets, they lose. So yeah, so there's like there's a few options here. If the Pistons face the Hornets, they lose. If the Pistons face the Heat, they win. Actually, no, isn't Cade out with an injury? Pistons are gonna lose. Pistons are going to lose to any team they play since Cade is out. Maybe, I don't know. I guess it depends. Lakers, Luka's injured. Lakers aren't winning anything. Rockets are going to beat the Lakers. As much as I would like to see the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, depends on how well Jamal Murray plays. That's up in the air, honestly. I feel like the Timberwolves might win. I feel like that's a pretty good chance of them winning. And that's for the first round. Yeah, I don't know. Spurs are going to win the fucking title. It'll probably be the Spurs versus the Thunder, and then the Spurs will just beat the Thunder. Or the Knicks will make it to the finals. I could see that happening. I know the Spurs are in the same conference as the Thunder, right? So are they? No, oh, they are. Well, Spurs beat the Thunder no matter what, and then I have to let the dog. And then finish it off. Spurs are going to win the finals. I feel like the Knicks are going to make it to the finals, though. It's going to be a Knicks versus Celtics, really. I feel like that's what's going to happen. The Pistons don't have a chance, really. I feel like since Cade's gone, I'm pretty sure. The Cavs, I haven't really seen them do too much. I feel like they're not doing bad. Raptors, I don't know. They're just not there yet. The Hawks are, they've been doing better ever since they got Kuminga, but they're not really perfect. I feel like it's going to be a Celtics versus Pistons. That's going to be the big game, If the Hornets make it into the 8th seed, then I feel like, or the 7th seed, if the Hornets make it to or no, they wouldn't be able to make it to the 7th. If the Hornets make it to the 7th seed, then I could see them going pretty far, being like a top 3. Like I could see it being Hornets, Celtics, and Knicks being like your top 3 in the Eastern Conference. And then for the Western Conference, I could see, obviously, it's going to be the Thunder, Spurs, and depending on who wins, if the Nuggets or the Timberwolves win, one of those two teams is going to be a top 3. But I feel like my number 1 for the West is going to be the Spurs. My number 1 for the East, I want it to be the Hornets. Like, as a fan, I want the Hornets to win. But as realistically speaking, it's going to be the Knicks or the Celtics, just being honest. I want to put the Knicks up higher, but I feel like just the Celtics are too good, especially with Jason Tatum back. The Celtics are like a number 1, unless, I don't know, like, yeah, I feel like the Celtics are just like the number 1. And then Spurs to win the finals. There you go. That's my honest opinion. So yeah, actually, let me know in the comments what you think about all this. What your thoughts are on this, because I don't know, I'd like to see. I'm probably not going to talk about sports again on here. Maybe I will. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.